Hello guys, Rahul this side on behalf of Rev Sports, and once again I am back with some key updates of ISL. First of all, we need to talk about Odisha FC, whether they will play in this season ISL or not, and also alongside Odisha FC, what about other five clubs, Bangalore FC, Chennai FC, Kerala Blasters, FC Goa and Mumbai City FC, because they have agreed to play conditionally. There are a few conditions which are yet to be met by AIFF, so what will be their final call? And the third thing is obviously relegation. Will there be relegation? Clubs are ready to afford relegation at this difficult time. And the fourth point is obviously salary cut. Players' salary cut. Players will accept pay cut this season. So these 4 points I'm gonna talk about in this video. So stay tuned till the end of the video. And also, if you are yet to subscribe, please do it and also share with your closed ones. So first point, obviously regarding Odisha FC. Till yesterday, what I have heard, that there are doubts regarding Odisha FC's participation in this season ISL. I'm talking about yesterday. I got to know that there are doubts, and also I have even heard that they might not play because they were given a deadline till 5 p.m. yesterday. That was Friday, and I thought that then Odisha will not take part in this season ISL. But then they have asked for a few more days to take their final call. So now AIFF had given them a deadline till Monday 5 p.m. and after which we'll get to know whether Odisha will take part in this season ISL or not. But what I am hearing is that Odisha might play in this season ISL. At the end moment they will take a final call, and they are most likely to participate in this season ISL's truncated format. But obviously, they will reduce their budget. They most likely they will play with an all Indian squad because they are left with no other options. Because since the last year, talks were going on regarding Odisha FC's participation in ISL, whether they will continue their operation or not, whether they will shut their shop or not, because they are not getting support from the local government. From the current government as much they used to get from the previous government, so that has been one issue. uh, but alongside that there are several issues with Odisha FC, but still what I'm getting to know is that Odisha will be there, and the ISL will happen with all the 14 clubs. And now, apart from Odisha, what about Mumbai City FC, Chennai FC, Kerala Blasters, Bangalore FC and FC Goa? They are also likely to play, but there are few conditions that they have raised are yet to be made by AIFF. But the first condition is obviously the participation fee. Why they should pay 1 crore participation fee? If all the 14 ISL clubs pay 1 crore participation fee, then it makes 14 crore in total, and the AIFF is paying 10 crore for this season ISL. So why should clubs pay 4 crore more than AIFF? That has been one condition, and they have demanded, if it possible to reduce the participation fee to AIFF. And the second demand is obviously, their home venues, especially with Goa and Chennai FC. They are playing at Goa is playing at Fatodda Stadium, which is under Sports Authority of Goa, and Chennai playing at Nehru Stadium, which is under the Sports Authority of Chennai. So they are requesting the government that if it's possible to reduce, if it's possible to arrange the stadium, free of cost, so that will help them a bit, in this truncated format. So these are the conditions being raised by these clubs, and also players salary cut is also one talking point that they are most likely to implement. Many clubs might implement salary cut with Indian players this season, but that remains to be seen whether the players will agree or not, because of course, the players might not agree to the salary cut thing this season. Already they have been away from competitive football for months, and now with the season starting, will they agree to take salary cut? Because some players have been asked to take salary cut of 25%, those Indian players who get more than 1 crore, and those Indian players who gets less than 1 crore, they have been asked to take salary cut of 10 to 15%. But now, if the players don't accept the salary cut, then they might also go to FIFA. Yes, there's a rule that players can go to FIFA to protest against management, club management. So if such things happen, then again there will be delay in the start of the ISL this season. So it's, in my opinion, I think all clubs need to come in this together, and they need to implement a law or a process so that it forces all the players of all the clubs to take salary cut or pay cut this season, because as of now what what I am getting to know is that Mohun Bagan East Bengal, this uncertainty regarding the Indian football calendar this season, it did not have an impact much to Mohun Bagan East Bengal and also Punjab FC, because Mohun Bagan, Punjab FC, East Bengal, Northeast United FC, they are most likely to play with a full-fledged squad. Their foreigners will be there all. But FC Goa, Kerala Blasters, Chennai FC, even Mohammedan SC, I can assure you that they are most likely to play with an all-Indian squad, because in this truncated format, they are already going to make crores of losses. So they are trying to minimize their loss as much they can. So first option is obviously to play with an all-Indian squad, and then to reduce the participation fee if it's possible by AIFF. And also second thing, if they can get their home venue free of cost. And if there are several clubs uh, who might also not play from their home venue, to minimize the cost, especially with Mohammedan. With Mohammedan, we got to know that Mohammedan will play from away venues only. They won't play any home game, because because they are not at a position to afford the cost of playing matches at the Kishore Bharati Kirangan. Per match, Kishore Bharati Kirangan cost 30 lakh, and they are not at a position to pay that 30 lakh for a single match. So they are likely to play their home games from away venue. And like Mohammedan, if 2 or 3 clubs also work in the same path, I won't be surprised. And also, as I already mentioned, the salary cut thing, if players don't agree to the salary cut thing, then I think it will be it will be really difficult, another hurdle for all the clubs to take part in this season ISL. So for that, I think all clubs need to come in this together, and they need to implement a law or a process, so that every players of every clubs in this season ISL are forced to take the salary cut, or else this season it won't be sustainable for all the clubs. Now the last thing is obviously relegation. 3 to 4 clubs will play with an all-Indian squad, while 5 to 6 clubs will play with an full-fledged squad. So will it be possible for them to compete with those strong opponent like Mohun Bagan, East Bengal? So I think it will be really difficult for them, and there will be risk of relegation if it's there. As of now, relegation is strictly mentioned in the constitution of AIFF, but I don't think clubs playing with an all-Indian squad in this truncated format will be at a place to afford relegation this season. So they are requesting AIFF, you know, to amend the constitution. But as of now, AIFF is yet to ask Supreme Court to amend its constitution and to avoid relegation this season. But AIFF is most likely to ask Supreme Court, and also it remains to be seen if they request Supreme Court to amend its constitution, and then whether Supreme Court will agree to it or not. That also remains to be seen. So it will be interesting. There are still few hurdles which all the clubs need to overcome, especially with this salary cut thing, then participation fee, and also the relegation thing as well. Because as I already mentioned, that clubs playing with an all Indian squad, I think it will really find it difficult to compete with the other clubs. So there will be risk of relegation, and many clubs are not at a position to afford it. And obviously, to summarize, Odisha FC, there are still chances, there are still talks are going on, and what I am getting to know, at the end moment they might decide to play in this truncated format of ISL. So that's it for now. If there's any comment, if there's any opinion, you guys can share in the comment section below, and I can obviously address it in my next video. And that's it for now. Stay tuned to Rep Sports for more football and other sports update. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.